This is Mark Summers, and I double dare you to listen to the 3CT podcast.
Did you ever do your own life?
Mark, you're kidding. You didn't actually watch the Lions, did you?
I did. Honest to God, I had the game one.
Wow. I never thought I'd see the day where Mark willingly watched a football game.
I watched the Lions game. I had no idea what was going on, but I had it on. Well, other than the Lions were winning, then they were losing until they weren't. They were winning until they weren't.
Well,
hello.
We've all been there, haven't we, boys?
Speaking of winning, I got a great story from work.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, I'm trying to get the last person out of the store. So they're ringing her up. I'll go check and see if there's any carts outside because, nice. I'll help out. I go out there's a woman, older woman, with her car running in the handicap spot. And it looks like she's asleep. Okay, she's upright, sitting upright, eyes closed, not moving. The car's running. Okay.
Oh no.
So I'm somewhat worried. It's dark, So I'm like, I don't want to knock on the window and scare her because who knows? So I
could kill her.
I could be a killer. I go and here a few minutes. I look. Now she's slumped over.
Oh no!
She's freaking slumped over. I'm thinking, my God, this woman's dead. And there's a girl in the car in front of her, like a young girl. I guess it came out of the gym. I thought, okay, maybe she's called the police. It's just some young girl texting. She probably didn't even look up and see there's an old woman with her car running, slumped over the steering wheel. What? So I'm like, oh my God, this is all I need. Somebody to die. I'm going to be late getting out of here now.
That's all you need. Mark, that woman might have a family, for goodness sakes.
She did have a family. Turns out it was Jeff's mom that was picking him up, and she just fell asleep.
Oh, my God.
It looked like she was dead. Honest to God, I thought she had passed.
Oh, my God. Well, I'm glad to hear Jeff's mom is still with us.
She is. If you know Jeff, you wouldn't think anything of this story.
No. Is his mom a little crazy?
Yeah, Jeff's a little super nice guy, a little different. So the apples didn't fall far from the tree.
Well, they slumped out of the tree apparently.
She was like, I was sitting up sleeping, and then slumped over. Like I never saw anybody slumped over sleeping in their car like that.
I don't know that I could sleep in my car. I mean, I guess maybe if I recline the seat back far enough, but
yeah, she was gone.
Do you guys ever sleep on road trips? Are you guys car sleepers?
Oh, it could be, especially when I'm driving.
You're muted, Ryan.
Yeah, if I'm driving, I try not to, but
that's good. You try not to.
Yeah, I'm usually if I'm in the passenger seat, it doesn't have to really be reclined. I mean, I may not get a good sleep, but I can doze on and off.
You're like me, Ryan. You like to drive more times than not, right?
I get car sick pretty easily.
Okay.
In traffic situations, so it's easier if I'm controlling the car. Like I know when I'm braking. I don't do that, I guess, as much. So I've always gotten car sick, and it's always hit or miss. Like it's never a sure thing. But yeah, I'd much rather drive.
And if you are a passenger, do you prefer the passenger seat? Does being in the back?
Yeah, the back seat's absolutely a no. Like there's no way I could travel in the back seat.
So a stretch limo is a no for Ryan.
No interest. That's silly unless I'm driving it.
Ryan, the limo driver.
That sounds like an awful job.
You look great driving a limo, Smokey.
Get that little hat on.
Who's the dude in Lidditz? There's a guy in Lidditz that drives a limo around.
Joey Wells.
Joey Wells, yeah, from the
Bill Haley in the Comets.
Yeah. He has his own limousine.
He drives his own limousine.
He drives it around town.
Right, he doesn't have a driver. He just drives his own limousine around.
See, he's one of the original Comets.
I don't know if he was an original one, but he played keyboards or something.
Yeah,
or
he
piano.
played keyboard with Bill Haley in the Comets. And
I don't think
That's
he was like
wild.
the original, but it's been a while
And he is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with as a Comet.
as a Comet.
I'll be darned. A few years ago, I met with Bowser from Sha Na.
I should have fucking known that's where this was going.
He did it to us again.
Yeah, he'd come there to Hershey with his, his rock and roll show, and he had two of the original Comets with him. And the drummer was the original drummer, and he was almost 100 years old.
Jeez.
Bowser
was. The drummer was. Sorry.
Yeah, the drummer. They had to help the poor guy on stage and across to sit him down. But man, when he got behind those drums, it was like the guy was just unreal. And the Bill Haley's Comets were so big that back in the day, Elvis Presley opened for him before Elvis was big.
Are you serious?
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, it looks like he played with on Bill Haley and the Comets, performing background vocal, shake, rattle, and roll. And he just lives right around, really right around the corner from me. He just lives in downtown Lidditz and drives his limo around.
I'll be darned. I'd like to go meet him, Jim. Can you make that happen?
No.
He was honored in 1992 for the Rockabilly Hall of Fame. Guess what country the Rockabilly Hall of Fame is located in?
Sri Lanka.
Kentucky.
The Netherlands.
The Netherlands Rockabilly Hall of Fame.
Rockabilly's big.
There it is.
There it is, the old Rockabilly Hall of Fame.
Guess what state the Memphis Heritage Music Hall of Fame is in?
Iowa.
Louisiana.
Idaho.
No, it's Tennessee, you fucking idiot.
Damn it.
Oh,
I thought it was a trick question. Well, there could be a Memphis in Idaho. There's Lancasters in multiple states.
You think there's a lot of Memphis Music Hall of Fames that are...
I don't know. I mean, they love potatoes in Idaho. They probably like music.
Rockabilly music. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. All right.
And there's Lancasters in multiple states. So
yeah, but there's not Rockabilly Hall of Fames.
No. You never know.
That's just in the Netherlands, I suppose.
It's just it's not even in Memphis.
Oh, no one's built one locally.
Well, let's start building. Are we going to start this fucking podcast yet or not?
What do you mean? We've already started. We're 7 minutes deep.
holy cow.
Oh, I didn't even know we were recording yet. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Good. We're almost out of here then.
Yeah, we're almost
Wrap
done.
it up.
I was lost in Mark's story of the dead hooker out in his car parking lot or something.
Poor woman passed out. Out cold.
But she's alive.
So
She's
did
alive.
you like Narcan her or something?
No, I was getting ready to.
Hey, wake up. Hey, lady.
Hey, did you hear about a special this week? Lady, it's the anniversary sale. Wake up.
Anniversary sale? Has that store been open for a year?
Well, the company is, they're doing the company anniversary sale, 46 years.
Wow, 46 years.
What?
Yes.
Mark, and I heard some exciting news. This is probably why you're so run down. They put a gym next door, right?
That is correct. That gym is nuts. The amount of people in there, any time of day, it's crazy.
What kind of gym is it, Mark? Is it
Well,
a franchise one?
it's that gym.
It's that gym. It's a Planet Fitness. I wave to him when I walk by to go get my Subway. And sometimes I stand there at the windows and eat my macadamia white chocolate chip cookie with nuts.
It is the best Subway cookie, right?
Oh, it's so good.
It is the best. I'll get 2 of those and 1 chocolate chip when I go there.
The raspberry cheesecake's good.
Shit, I forgot to go get that. This week was when they came out with the foot-long cookie churro and pretzel, right? Damn it.
Yeah.
For 1 week only, you missed it.
Fuck. Well, you win some, you lose some.
There's always tomorrow.
You win some, you lose some.
Oh, shoot, no. Well,
That was
I
3
guess
days ago, Ryan.
Yeah, it was a couple days ago. Shoot.
Yeah, I know.
How about that groundhog?
Yeah, I
Man,
can't believe somebody shot Mountjoy Mini.
Well, my grandma always said, if that groundhog sees its shadow, I'll shoot it.
Well, there it was. He
What
shouldn't
was
have.
even weirder was that guy that went and took the body of the groundhog and put it in a bag and slung it over his shoulder.
Well,
What's he gonna do?
Hillbilly needed dinner.
Yeah.
In this
Well-
in Byron's economy, Matt, you gotta get
true.
free meat where you can.
Byron.
Byron. It was funny. The Mountjoy Family Diner had a groundhog stew on the menu on Thursday.
For God's sakes.
Well, yeah, which is even funnier because Groundhog Day was Friday, so they literally
Yep.
that's just a Thursday special at the Mountjoy
Right, it's just
Diner.
the roadkill special anyway.
Thursday.
Sometimes
What a
it's groundhog, sometimes it's possum.
Thursday.
Sometimes it's just whatever meat they find out behind the railroad tracks.
Mark, you do sound better. You sound like you still have a bit of a cold, but you sound much better today than you did last Thursday.
Yeah, I feel better. Thursday, I felt like I had gargled razor blades. And now I feel like I had gargled thumbtacks.
Which is cheaper at the Ocean State Jobless?
Yes, thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks?
Tax. It's a good price.
There you go. What do they run you now?
Jim, what do you got? What do you got assembled for us today? Is there
So-
any topics?
Yeah, well,
You got anything?
yeah, kinda. So the other week at work, there was a debate going on, about what is the first day of the week. Some people say Monday is the first day of the week, and I think others say Sunday is the first day of the week. So what do you guys, are you guys Mondayers or are you guys Sundayers as the first day of the week?
You know, I saw this debate happening in the chats, and I've always just gone with the calendar shows the first day of the week happens to be Sunday. So I've just always bought into that. And then somebody made the great point that Saturday and Sunday is called the weekend. So how can your week start on an end? And I was like, holy shit, everything I know is gone. And then I just let that conversation slip right out of my mind, and I thought I'd never have to talk about it again. Because I didn't want to deal with Sunday being the start of the week, but also being wrong.
Right?
I'm pissed you brought this back up, quite frankly.
I'm sorry. This is why I should have sent a run sheet, and then you could have voiced your frustrations.
Did you
From
know
every
it's
end, there's a new
Syria?
beginning, though, Ryan. And that's what that Sunday is.
Oh,
Is that a Linkin Park lyric?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because in the end, it doesn't really matter.
Mark, what is she
Good
get?
point.
What is happening?
Kirby is sleeping, and Indy's barking at him, but he can't hear him. She has to play.
Oh my
So
God.
Indy wants to play. Your
Yes.
old dog is just not having it,
Oh.
sleeping.
He was sleeping, and now she woke up and he's barking at the wall.
Oh,
He's barking at the wall.
my
Poor little guy,
God,
'cause
that
he
poor
can't see.
dog. Mark, that dog had such a peaceful life, and you
Oh, he did.
brought this little
He did,
monster into his life.
Now she grabbed the toy and sat down and is chewing on it, and Kirby's still standing at the wall looking.
Oh my God.
Poor little guy.
That's so awful.
He was fast asleep.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've always kind of looked at Monday as the start of the week, like is the first day of the week, because it's like you work. It's like I work through the work week, and then I have the 2 weekend days, and those are my like wind down and in a previous life prepare myself for the misery that I'm going to face for the next 5. I'm not. Thank God I'm not that way anymore, because I love my new job.
I can't believe you're a Mondayer.
It's absolutely it's Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday. It is Monday. You know, in the Bible, Smokey, if you'd open up the good book once in a while, on the seventh day, the good Lord rested, and that seventh day is Sunday. The good Lord didn't rest on Monday. It was Sunday.
So I think I remember somebody in the chat had said they whenever they get a new phone, or I guess they don't have to anymore because you restore from a backup, but like they used to they used to set their phone so when you open up your calendar app, it would show Monday as the first day as well. Like for
Nope.
That's-
see, I couldn't do that. That would throw me off because every other calendar in the fucking world has Sunday just as the start. I don't know why they did that, but I don't know.
It's Monday.
Yeah, Matt.
I mean, Monday is the start of your work week.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So Sunday is the start of your calendar week. I happen to know what a calendar is and that they exist, and those days start on Sunday.
Well, some people also work Saturdays and Sundays, so it's not a weekend for them.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Jim.
Correct.
Show some compassion, you dick.
Thanks, Jim.
Not everyone has a nice Monday through Friday.
Well, I call them suckers.
That kind of
Matt.
hurted me. I feel personally attacked.
Well, you're a sucker too, Mark.
I feel like a lollipop.
Mark's week actually starts on Tuesday.
Oh,
He's at Roots.
correct. Oh, hey, this past Tuesday at Roots,
Today.
Today. Vernon wasn't there.
You already told us that.
Mark, you told us
You
that
told
on
us
last
before we
Tuesday's
last
show.
last
Tuesday.
We were live last
Vernon
Tuesday.
wasn't there. I told the Amish girl.
Yeah,
She told
definitely
me
tell the
Vernon
story
was-
again.
Well, what if they didn't listen last week? She
Then
said
that's
Vernon
on
was
them.
at a
Fuck them.
wedding.
They can go back. It's still
Go
there.
back and listen, and you'll find out why Vernon wasn't there.
There you go.
There you go.
Congratulations,
Cliffhanger.
Vernon.
Now,
He
Mark.
was Iron Man and he died at the end.
Yes.
Now, Mark. Do they do any? Pastry specials over there for February?
Well, they have the false nuts.
When's False
Why
Nut
did they?
Day?
The False Nuts isn't until the 13th. Why are they selling them this soon?
Yeah, man, you sell false nuts one time a year. Fat Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
you
only
sell them
sell
on
them
False Nut
Tuesday.
Day.
But they're selling. They started selling them early, and I posted a picture of it on social network, and everybody went nuts saying that they got to get them. I never get a false nut until Fat Tuesday.
Well, yeah. Why the
Yeah,
hell?
why buy them now? They'll be stale by then.
Yeah,
Just buy
they'll
regular
be there.
donuts now.
But people were going nuts saying they got to get them. They got false nuts.
They're not even
I don't know.
that good.
Yeah, I'm not a
No,
big
they're
false
really
nut
not.
guy.
I mean, just give me a regular donut.
Yeah.
I am a powder-free False Nut guy too.
Oof.
That surprises me, man.
There's powder on it. I'm not touching it.
It's dry. Yeah, Matt likes it dry.
I mean, you act like powder is wet.
Well, when I lick it, it becomes wet.
Ew, God.
There's a good sound clip for you, Jimmy.
God.
When I lick it.
No, because it'll make me throw up if I hear that too many times. So Matt, are you a Sunday first day?
I'm a Sunday first day guy.
No.
All right, so
I can't believe that we're divided. That really
we'll have to ask
shocks
Tim.
me.
We'll have to ask Tim this Thursday. We'll have to ask him
God, I just
He'll
wish
be
you wouldn't
upset.
bring it up again.
what he is. Well, yeah, you can earmuff it when bring that up. Good Lord, Mark, is that just a whole gallon?
That's why your throat's always hurting, Mark. You're just always chugging.
Drink some
unsweetened
water.
tea.
Raw dog and tea, for Christ's sakes.
That's my second bottle. What you got to do is
How
You
do
gotta
your
feed it
kidneys
to it
still
first.
work?
That's why he limps. It's not even his problem with a foot; it's his kidneys rotting
He just
inside of
has
his
a-
body.
kidney.
Massive kidney stones that are just weighing down to his feet at this point.
it went right down my left leg. Yes.
All right, so I
Mark,
plugged.
you kind of sound like how Bret Hart sounds today.
Oh no!
They're not wrong.
What did he
Remember
say?
who I wrestled?
Yeah, Who did he wrestle? What was the answer?
It was the British Bulldog. No, actually, no, it wasn't. It was. I told him it was the British Bulldogs, but I lied to him. It was the Young Stallions.
Young Stallion.
I was so starstruck when I met him.
You remember
I
who I
couldn't speak.
wrestled?
Do you remember who I wrestled? Oh,
No.
the British Bulldogs.
Did he have to wipe his mouth in between
No.
asking that question?
He had a handler doing that for him.
Was it Jim?
Handler.
It was Jim.
Yeah.
Jim.
Jim.
was
Well, let me get that for
Let me
you.
Get that for you,
Supposed
Brett.
to use a towel there, Jim. No,
That was,
no.
as a matter of fact, that was the first day I met Big Jim.
It was a good
I
time.
was thumbing the drool off of Brett's lips.
Right.
That it was. That's when I met Big Jim.
All right, so I plugged 15.
Where's my left hand? Here it is, Brett. Do you feel this? Yeah, there it is. Thank you.
Do you remember how to sign an autograph?
Well, that's why he writes the ... because he forgets halfway through signing his name. Brett Hitman ... or something else that comes out. Hard.
The big rhino.
Oh, this is so rude.
Plus, that asshole didn't even have pink marker when he was signing stuff at the MCW
No,
I went to. People were pissed.
I actually don't think. What did I get signed that day?
We should have had a pink marker.
I don't know what you got signed. I got my book signed.
No, I brought it.
Maybe I got something for you signed.
Maybe
I don't
no.
think
I think
got something signed.
I had my book. Maybe you had. I don't know what. Did you have a figure? Maybe. Or did you get the? Maybe it was the. Did you have the DVD? Like the.
I did have the Bret Hart.
Maybe
DVD.
that's what you got. I don't remember. All right. Anyway,
Actually,
so
Simpsons figure signed by him in gold paint pen.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Fucking
All right.
idiot.
Dumbass. Goldberg should kick him again. Maybe he'll shake something loose.
Oh, come on.
I can't even tell my colors.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? This is pink.
Wow.
Yeah, this smells like pink.
Good. Smells like pink. So I went to our old pal ChatGPT.
She's my favorite singer.
And I put in debate topic. I said give me 15 debate topics for a podcast. I did 8. I think it's 8 different categories. So we got
Always trying to sow division here, Jim.
No, I mean it's not like I don't think it's any. I didn't really read them over, so I don't even know what they are. I just spit them out and printed them out. So we got a miscellaneous category. We got a wrestling.
We call that potpourri.
We got a potpourri. A wrestling category, comedy movies, classic rock music, fast food, 90s sitcoms, a general food, and movie snacks.
3 food topips. That sounds like a 3-count Thursday gimmick if I've ever heard it.
Let's be honest. So, Mark, why don't you give us a topic, and we'll do the first debate here.
Can I go first? Let's do Bret Hart quotes.
Do you remember who he wrestled? How about the 90s sitcoms?
I can't feel my left limbs.
All right, 90s sitcoms.
Am I standing or sitting?
Am I standing or sitting?
All right, 90s sitcom. What is the ultimate?
Did I just strike my wife?
God.
How hasn't she left me?
She did leave him, Ryan. He was a divorce. He had a divorce.
I don't remember.
Oh my God, he's remarried now.
Where's the big rhino?
What is the ultimate 90s sitcom? Friends or Seinfeld?
Oh, Seinfeld. Hands down.
Friends.
Really?
I never liked Seinfeld.
I enjoy both of them, but I think Friends was a lot more popular with more people.
Yeah,
Seinfeld had its niche crowd.
Yeah, I
agree with that.
I feel like if I went back and tried watching Seinfeld now, I would probably like it more. Like it felt more like not adult humor, meaning like dirty humor, but like more like adult centered.
Like adult humor, meaning it just wasn't very funny. Yes.
Yeah, I'd probably agree, Friends. I think it was had more of like mass appeal. Ryan, you want to pick a topic?
Hey,
There's Indy.
Look who it is. My girl came over to say hello.
Can she see herself?
Indy weighs 14 pounds.
14.
She's just at the vet.
My goodness.
I can't believe it.
It's a big old.
She's
big,
a big girl.
It's a big girl. Look at
So
her.
you'll have to call. Never mind. I won't even say it.
Ryan, you want to give us a topic?
Let's do 90 sitcoms.
All right. Best 90s family sitcom, Family Matters or Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Well, the answer is Full House.
Well, that's not an option, Ryan.
Then you're not going to get a legitimate answer here.
Oh yeah, but you have to answer just out of
these two shows.
Huh?
I said it figures Ryan wouldn't like these two shows.
Those two shows are fine.
He wasn't allowed to watch them.
Not when my uncles were around.
Well, that sadly is the truth.
Oh.
No, man. It's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, Matt.
I would go with Family Matters on this one.
Yeah, Mark.
Well, I didn't watch either of them.
Surprising.
This hillbilly said that his channels didn't come in when I would go over to watch TV.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
What channel were they on anyway? ABC.
Reruns on TBS.
Family Matters is definitely ABC.
Family Matters was ABC for sure.
It was on the TGIF lineup.
Was Fresh Prince was NBC, I think.
Or WB.
I'd have to.
Fresh Prince I thought was Universal.
The UPN.
UPN.
I mean, I know reruns were heavy on CW.
Yeah.
It was NBC. It aired from September 10th, 1990 to May 20th, 1996 on NBC.
And then TBS.
TBS, yeah, a bunch of, and then the reboot the other year was on Peacock. So that's why NBC rung a bell too.
Terrible.
Did you watch it?
No.
What was that? What was that called? Was that like the serious one? Was it like?
Yeah, I think it was called Bel-Air, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
I watched the Saved by the Bell reboot, and that was.
I heard that sucked too.
Yeah.
For this one, I would go Family Matters. Both shows were great, but Family Matters to me felt more like it felt more. I mean, they're both sitcoms. It felt more like a sitcom. Like it had more of like the set and everything just had more of like the standard sitcom structure.
That's fair.
And you said family sitcom, and Family Matters had more like storylines around all of the family members, whereas Fresh Prince was, the focus is on Will.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Will Smith.
Matt,
No, I would pick Family Matters because of Urkel.
Because of Urkel.
Let's go with comedy movies.
All right, let's find the old comedy movies.
Oh.
All right. We got which era reigns supreme, classic or modern comedy?
Terrible question.
It's awful. I mean, we are asking a shitty computer, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
it doesn't like those silent comedies of the classic era. It's hard to define this without a years bracket.
Modern, I would think anything in the 2000, like anything in the 2000s.
So we're going to do like 80s and 90s is the classic, and 2000s to current is the modern.
Yeah, 70s, 80s, 90s, and then 2000s, 2010s, and 2020 in the 2020s. Not that we're not
popping out great 2020 comedies.
Yeah, 2020 was hilarious.
It was a million laughs, Jim.
Just a million laughs.
70s, 80s, 90s is classic. I'll go classic then.
Matt?
Yeah, I'm going to have more appreciation for classic comedy films than current ones.
Mark?
Yes, I'd have to go with the classics.
Yeah,
Did you know that Star Wars was the highest grossing film in the 1970s?
Hilarious comedy.
Great comedy.
Don't forget that comedy, Pirates of the Caribbean, according to Stevie.
Love it.
Yes. Yes.
Just a side splitter.
Just an absolute.
When Jaws comes and
right
eats all those fuckers, I was laughing my ass off. Ooh, doggy.
Died
watch that
laughing.
movie
Died
backwards-
laughing.
Smokey, if you watch Jaws backwards, Jaws gives them life.
Yeah, I would go classics as well. I mean, there's definitely been some like really like all time funny movies in the 2000s, but like I just it's not, to me it's not quite the same.
Yeah, I think if we draw a line at 1999 and 2000, and we just start naming off great comedy movies, the 1999 and before is going to get heavier quicker, for sure. I mean, Pootie Tang, but
Pootie Tang,
you know that'll tilt the scale a bit.
Russ Vitale, our old pal Russ,
he loves Pootie Tang.
Loves Pootie Tang.
One of his favorite films.
I actually do enjoy that movie.
Do you? I don't know that I've ever actually seen it, if we're being honest about it.
I've never seen it. I just know Russ fucking hated it.
It's no dirty work, I'll say that.
It's true. Hindsight is 2020, my friend.
Now that falls into the classics, right? Dirty Work, that was 90s.
That's 90s.
Yeah, I've been late 90s.
Yeah.
All right, last one. I'll pick one out of movie
Dirty
snacks. Since we started into movies. The ultimate movie munchies battle: popcorn or nachos?
Oh,
popcorn, hands down.
Oh, popcorn.
Yeah, I'm easily team popcorn. If I have a secondary treat that's not sweet but savory, then I'm going with pretzel bites over nachos.
Ooh, I do love some pretzel bite. I mean, I have gotten nachos. Like if like my family or whatever, like we would if we would share movie snacks, we've gotten like popcorn and nachos. But if I'm only picking one, easily popcorn.
Easy.
I'm a popcorn guy. I really am.
Popcorn.
I like the plastic cheese. Like I love hot cheese. I really do. But at a movie theater, nothing beats that salty ass popcorn.
Yep. Now, do you put butter on yours or no?
Oh, well, they don't allow me to put butter. They usually put butter on for me, and it's
I want
never
it salty.
enough.
I want it fucking buttery. I want it on my fucking shirt when I'm done.
Apparently, we talked about popcorn before on this podcast.
I might not have been. I don't know if we were talking about popcorn, but you said that nonetheless.
I was Smokey describing what he likes to be like when he's doing
that
dishes.
Was about the KFC biscuit.
Oh, that's right.
Is that about the biscuit?
Yeah.
I want it salty. I want it fucking buttery. I want it on my fucking shirt when I'm done.
It's true. Dude, we got
Smokey
KFC.
I love biscuits.
Yeah, we did.
We did have some heated exchanges during that food draft.
We'll have to do another draft coming up here soon. It's been a It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Rather.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
That was the bracket.
Oh, we need to think of another good bracket. Yeah, we'll come up with that.
We should do a comedy movies bracket.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Love it.
I like that a lot.
We have 64 spots. We divide it by 5. One person gets one less pick. Sorry, Mark.
I'm okay with that.
Man, that's good. That is good. Yeah, we will work on that. All right. So 2 weeks ago, I did the rock lullaby game. Matt wasn't here for this, so I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it again.
Good luck, Matt. Hardest game ever.
Actually,
he could do the same 10 songs and I still would lose.
I don't remember this.
All right, let's. Now, there's some rock songs, some pop songs.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll. I don't know. I did.
See, Mark, they were songs, but they sound like lullabies. Hence the name of the game.
I thought you were talking about The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
God.
And he's singing love songs or lullabies, and he's threw me for loops, like Fruit Loops.
Oh, Mark.
Just follow my nose.
Mark, sometimes I worry about you. I really do.
I'm ready. I worry about myself.
Yeah.
Now, Mark, are you a Fruit Looper or a Trixer?
Well, I'll tell you what. My mother, back in the day.
This was a simple question. I shouldn't have even asked it now.
I'm gonna go
Jim's ready. I was just trying to kill the time for Jim to queue up his game.
No, let him finish.
My mother, we always wanted like junk cereal, if you will.
Yes.
But we never got like the Captain Crunch. Never got Monster cereals. My mother, for whatever reason, would allow us to get Trix, and I wouldn't buy Trix again at gunpoint because that's all we got when we were a kid. We got one box and it lasted about the ride home in the car. We'd tear the box open, we'd be eating it out of the box in the car on the ride home.
Now, Mark, do you know they're no longer the shape of the fruits? They're just little balls.
What are they again, Smokey?
You heard me clear as day the first time.
Back in my day, they were always just a little. They were never the shapes of the fruits.
Really? So that was they changed them to fruit shape after they were small balls.
Correct.
Wow,
Now,
I never knew
I've
that.
always heard a theory that you could only see them as fruits when you were a child because Trix are for kids.
That is correct, silly rabbit.
I like that.
Now that we're adults, we can't see them as fruits no more.
No.
It's a shame.
But I'd take Fruit Loops any day over
Absolutely, Fruit Loops over Trix.
For sure.
100%.
Any day. Every day of the week.
For sure.
Toucan Sam beats Trix Rabbit
But
every
unfortunately, Mark would have probably take Fruit Brute over Fruit Loops.
Mark would have taken Great Value Fruit Rings over all of those as well.
That's Great Value Apple.
You know, that's one cereal. As I do a lot of generics and stuff. Fruit Loops is one of the cereals that none of the generics are good.
Not close.
Not even close. Like
I can't tell you the last time I genericked a cereal either. Like I don't know. I've just become a cereal snob.
I have too. I can't do the generics
It's awful.
anymore.
I can't. I used to love Marshmallow Mateys. They're fucking.
Oh, those are
trash.
gross. The cereal pieces are like chewing on glass.
It's so
Like
awful.
it's just hard.
Like
It's like pebbles and glass. So I don't do a ton of generics, but like the Aldi brand, like I'll get. I mean, I know those obviously are, but like I'll get those. But a lot of times my cereal purchases now, I just go to Walmart because you can get the fucking
Suitcase
gargantuan, family-sized box for the same price as the regular ones in normal stores. So that's usually where I end up getting my cereals at.
I ended up buying Lucky Charms minis the other day. Have you guys seen they made all these mini cereals
with the little dots?
How was that?
Yeah. They made them for
They did
Lucky
Cinnamon
Charms.
Toast Crunch.
There's a Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and there's like two
Reese's Puffs
minis. Reese's Puffs minis, and there was one more.
I don't like them.
I got them and I poured them out,
Tricks.
and I was real excited to try them. And then I realized the little balls are like they're corn; they're not oat. Like Lucky Charms is oat cereal with the marshmallows.
Yeah,
it's like sweetened corn puffs with the marshmallows, and it's like too sweet. I didn't read the box. I thought they were just small little oat balls. They're not oat balls.
Smokey, you love the small little oat balls. That's what they used to call them back in grade school.
Is it? Yeah, I got the Reese's Puffs minis, and I didn't like it. Like it wasn't the right like ratio of cereal in my mouth. Yeah.
Yes.
Wasn't right. All right, let's do the rock lullaby game. I pulled 13.
How many?
13. Last time I think we did 10.
Oh, I'll be darned.
Good Lord, Mark. All right, let's here's number 1.
That's Taylor Swift.
Give us the song title, Mark.
That's
Shake It Off.
There it is. There you go, Matt. Yeah, you can just sound them out when you're ready. Oh,
That's awful.
yeah.
Who could fall asleep to this?
Yeah, this one's a little much. All right, number.
If Taylor Swift sounded like that, I would get the hate.
You're like, you know what? Get that bitch off my TV.
I get it.
I get it. Number 2.
2.
Suspicious
Elvis.
Yeah, it is Elvis. Suspicious Minds. Smokey's caught in a trap.
That's how I was singing it.
Smokey was caught in a lint trap. He got too close to the dryer. Now he is the snuggle bear for life.
All right. Number 3.
That's his Rocket Man.
It is Rocket Man.
John.
Huh. Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. All right, number 4.
The way you make me feel, right?
Yep. The way you make me feel, Michael Jackson.
Wow.
You getting that at all, Ryan?
Not at all.
I got it now. No.
Oh, okay. Hold on. The dude, that high part there.
Yeah.
Oof,
At
would've
first, I
never
thought it was
that
under
one.
the boardwalk.
Certificate.
Is this a new one?
No, that was still the.
Oh, okay.
That's the way that we make
I
Smokey
was like,
feel.
this one sounds a lot like the last one.
It's like, oh my god, it's the same one. All right, number 5.
Bad Romance.
Bad Romance.
Yeah,
Shit, I wasn't keeping score.
I know.
Group effort just to make sure we get all of them.
All right, so Ryan got that one. Matt, you got Rocket Man and The Way You Make Me Feel. Mark got Taylor Swift, right? And Ryan, you got Suspicious Mind. All right, so Matt's at 2, Ryan's at 2, Mark's at 1. Indy
So
can
we've got them all so far, right?
Yeah,
Not
you've gotten them all.
stumped us
You
yet.
guys are 5 for 5 so far. All right, here is the
Go
next
us.
one.
That's more important.
Do you want any clues?
I like to buy them now.
Their lead singer is Bald Man.
Smashing Pumpkins.
It is the Smashing Pumpkins.
1979.
It is 1979. That was one of the harder ones because
That was a good alley-oop.
Yeah.
Even when I was listening to it and I saw what it was a little hard to make out. So yeah, it was. I think that one might be the toughest one, but all right. Here's number 7.
Cricket.
This is The Weeknd.
It
Blinding
is.
Light.
Blinding Light.
Yes, Briar Lights with the Weekend.
Matt, did you get the song title first, or did you just get the artist?
Matt knew who it was. Matt got it.
Yeah, I think Matt got it.
That one was probably one of the easier ones. Number 8.
it a Metallica song?
It is not. I'll give you a hint. The song was featured in Varsity Blues.
Oh, Thunderstruck?
Thunderstruck.
By AC/DC?
I think this was the hardest one.
I don't hear that at all.
That's so slow.
Yeah. That's the hard. Yeah, you don't get the driving guitar and stuff with that one. So that one was tough.
Wow.
That one was really tough. All right, I think the rest of them are all, well, they're definitely easier than that one. Number 9.
The real Slim Shady, please stand up. Whatever, that's
Real Slim Shady, yeah.
Real Slim Shady, okay.
Real Slim Smoky.
All right, number 10.
He can do this with any. Just don't encourage him anymore.
I can't.
He can do it with any title, and it's.
I mean, yeah, you really could. All right, number 10.
The Limp Bizkit song.
It's a Limp Bizkit song.
My Way by Limp Bizkit.
Yep.
Oh my God! I thought it was Dua Lipa.
Close.
Close.
I mean, Fred Durst and Dua Lipa. They look very
neck and neck.
They look very similar. All right.
Oh,
Beautiful.
My Way by Limp Smokey.
Oh, Smokey Way.
See, anybody can do it.
Smokey. It's not the first time he's heard that. Oh.
All right.
Smokey.
Number 11.
Folsom Prison Blues.
The old Folsom Prison Blues.
Yep.
It sounds like every song on like Nick Jr. It's every show's theme song right there.
You're watching Nick Jr.
All right. Number 12.
Oh, that's Yellow.
No.
Painted Black by the
Painted
Rolling
Black
Stones.
by Rolling Stones.
All
I'll
right.
be darned.
All right.
I thought they called it Yellow.
They
Smokey's Yellow.
Very close.
They did not.
Painted Smoky.
The Rolling Smokies.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Died laughing. All right. Number 13.
We Found Love
Yep.
by Rihanna.
Oh, such a good jam.
Oh, Mark, I thought you were a shoo-in for that one.
Can you play the
Well,
very
I-
beginning of that again? The
Yeah, I
very
like
first
that a lot.
note.
Yeah.
It's, that's that noise when the wind blows.
It's like my
the head off
grandma's
Smokey's head.
vacuum cleaner plugging in.
That's when Mark gets off the couch.
Hey. That's when the wind catches Smokey's cap at the Phillies game and sent it down to the 200 section. Poor Smokey.
All right. Well, now we gotta break the tie though. So let me...
Smokey's grandmother's
Yeah.
vacuum.
Oh my God.
You heard that sound and you visualized me at a baseball game wearing a ball cap and the wind removing my ball cap and floating down. That's what you put together in your warped ass mind.
I sure did. Little Smokey's there with Papa Smokey, Mama
damn.
Smokey, and Brother Smokey.
Are you surprised, Ryan? Are you really?
No, I'm not. My hat! My hat!
My hat! Sorry, son, it's too late. I want my hat.
You know, there is a story about me being much younger at Zoo America.
Oh, I'm ready now.
And I threw my hat in an encagement. Mark, I want you to guess which encagement of animal I threw my hat in as a small child.
I got 2 guesses. The first one's prairie dogs.
It was the motherfucking prairie dogs.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right in there.
I just whipped it in there for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Better than whipping it out.
Lost that hat.
The prairie dogs probably still have it to this day.
They probably do. The
That's
prairie
wonderful.
papa probably wears it to work.
All right.
I would be surprised.
This is now, Mark. You don't get to play this one because you only got one right. So this is between Matt and Ryan for the
very good
for the tie break. Each tied at 6. First to get it wins.
Much better at that than I thought I would.
Photograph by Nickelback.
There it is. Yeah.
We have a photograph.
All right.
There it is. Matt wins 7. Matt was 7. Ryan was 6. And
you guys did good.
And Mark with 1.
Well,
Mark's ears are
sick.
clogged.
We'll
he was sick.
Yeah, we'll give him
Hello.
the benefit of
He heard lullabies and dozed off.
I did. I was sleeping.
Give him the benefit.
It was all a dream. Smoke.
Well, Mark,
smoke
let's
gets
do a couple
in
more
your
of these debate topics. Or Ryan, do you have your book there?
I do.
Let's do something out of the book.
Yeah, we removed 125 to 1 or to 101, so the numbers now go up to 100.
Let's do 100 then.
Have you ever gone hunting?
No.
Hunting for what?
Hunting for animals you would go hunting for.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm glad you asked, Smokey.
God damn it.
So my dad used to take us hunting back in the day. We go deer hunting.
Oh, gee, no kidding.
Yeah, but Matt, here's the thing. We didn't use no guns or bows and arrows or nothing. Dad take the Buick, pull it up to the deer crossing, and we'd sit and wait. When one of those deers crossed, Dad threw that car and drive it, man. We took off a howling.
I don't doubt this story one bit either.
Yeah, I think
I know your father, and I totally believe this is the way you are because of him.
I am. He's nuts. He was just over here today. The OG, but no, I never went hunting. Not for animals.
I've also never gone hunting.
There was a time when I wanted to. Nobody in my family went hunting, and there was a time I just wanted to go with friends of mine that did. But now the idea of waking up at 2 a.m. to drive out into the fucking woods to sit up in a tree and possibly not even come home with anything is just get the
I want
fuck
to
out
see
of
the
here.
anxiety that sitting in a tree stand would cause Big Jim.
Oh, so much. Yeah, I wouldn't.
In the middle of the woods, and a bear walks by.
Oh, fuck. I would turn the gun on myself. Just
Mark so quick.
No.
Just nope. I'm not going to give the bear the chance to take me out. I'm just going to go. He can eat me because he probably will then because he's a bear. But yeah, I'm out.
It was a friendly bear like Smokey.
I'm out. I no lie. I don't remember who it was in high school,
Sure,
but
just making sure you don't have any fire. Me making sure the fires are out.
Oh no! What has
a
he done?
buddy of mine in high school. I wish I could remember who it was, but he said him and his dad or him and his uncle and his dad or something were going to go bear hunting, and I was like, "Have you guys ever been bear hunting before?" And he was like, "Nah." He goes, "But I think we'll be all right."
Wear clothes.
He's like, "I think we'll be all right." I go, because I've heard like if you're bear hunting, like you got to make sure you're a good shot. Like definitely want to kill it on the first try. And he's like, we'll be okay. We're up in a tree. And I go,
No.
Maybe you don't want to go bear hunting. Like just hunt something else. Just you don't want to go bear hunting. You guys ever eaten bear, by the way? Quick. Have you guys ever had bear meat?
I don't think so.
Guy I worked with had gotten a bear, and he had one of the things he got made out of it was some like bear bologna, and it was pretty good, but it was extremely greasy. It was very heartburning, very quick. But yeah,
Smokey's had bear feet.
Stupid.
Like I hate laughing at it.
I hate it.
I really do. Matt, save us. Give Ryan a number out of the book.
Now, they say
62.
You shoot a bear. Like you can shoot him right in the heart, and I think it'd still come after you and kill you before it dies.
Yeah, you got it.
Random.
That's in the Bible, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's in the Exodus.
Leviticus.
Oh, it's Leviticus.
Yeah.
Leviticus chapter 14, verse 7 through 11.
We have done 62 already.
64.
Oh.
We've done 64 already.
65.
What's that one Christmas gift that you never got?
Yes.
I always wanted a drum set growing up and never got it. My parents were smart. They understood.
No.
My parents got me the
year
drum
after
set.
year after year. Man, he just ain't hearing me. Well, they fucking knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they were
drum sets, yeah.
I don't know if they're like. I think all of the like the bigger gifts that I ever asked for, I think we got. I can't offhand. I can't think of anything in particular that I never got.
I never got a gaming system as a Christmas gift.
Oh.
Like I had to mow lawns and save up money to get the 64. Actually, I take that back. I got a Game Boy for Christmas. Never mind. Sorry,
Game
Mark.
Boy. Oh. I wanted the. Now I got it this past Christmas. So all is right in the world after 40 years. It was the Masters of the Universe Point and Drand, which sits on top of Castle Grayskull, and He-Man would get in it, and it flies. They never had it. And then they re-released it for the 40th anniversary of He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. And my loving daughter got it for me this past Christmas.
That's awesome.
She's a good girl.
She's a good girl.
Oh my gosh,
Honestly,
awesome.
I'm so happy.
I think maybe one year I had asked for like wrestling tickets or something, and they weren't able to get them. But most times, man, my parents or Santa, whoever it was, we're pretty good, and I think we pretty much always got. It may have been the only thing some years, depending on how deep Santa's wallet was, but we always at least got like the one big thing we always asked for.
I mean, I wrote that question with drum set in mind. Like that is the only item that I can think of that never that eluded me. I was sure I picked because sometimes I have a brother. Sometimes the gifts would be wrapped like to Ryan and Jared. And sometimes you can like pick a gift, and I was sure I picked the 8-bit Nintendo gift to open, and I was like, fuck you, Jared. I know I'm getting this one. And I was so excited. And it was like a pretty big box. I was like, this is it. And it was like an illustrated encyclopedia set. And I was fucking gutted. I was so pissed that like the first one I picked was this stupid fuck. And my parents were like, you don't want to open that one, Ryan. I'm like, the hell I don't. The more they said no, the more I was like, I'm sure this is
it's enormous.
This is it. The Nintendo was in another room. They brought that in after everything else was open. Very smart.
That's clever. I like
you
that.
Couldn't pick it. But
The Encyclopedia Britannica.
Encyclopedia.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever used those fucking books once.
I think one year, and it was also a wrestling ticket thing, but my parents, I had been asking for tickets to WWF show, and they had hid the tickets in the tree. So of course we do the get all the presents, open all the presents, and I was like all bummed out. My dad did kind of like the Christmas Story thing of like, oh, what's on the tree there, and then like,
what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
The Christmas Story thing?
Yeah, where the dad's like, what's that around by the desk?
When does this happen in the movie?
Christmas morning when he.
Oh, I'm usually asleep by then.
Oh, look, you even upset Indy. Mark, give Ryan a number here. That's what we'll wrap up for the week.
How about number 14?
Indy is attacking his ankles.
Pissed.
She's upset. She's very upset.
Yeah, she's about to shit on the floor. So we did 14, Mark.
How about 23?
What is your favorite dessert?
Man, maybe a cheesecake.
That's the right answer.
See, I'm a simple man. I'm gonna go chocolate chip cookies, man.
I fucking knew you were, Jim.
I fucking love them. Somebody asked that question the other day at work about like if you could only have one dessert for the rest of your life, and I think my answer was like the chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwich, so then I could still have ice cream.
That's a solid answer.
Jim still wants ice cream.
I love my ice cream, Mark.
He loves it. Why do you love it so much?
It's tasty.
I love that ice cream, especially with the chocolate chips in it.
That ain't chocolate, Mark.
I'll be darned. Oh, is that right?
Is that right?
I'm a tres leches cake kind of guy.
Oh.
The tres leches. Put that shit on a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Also holy fantastic. Shit.
Now, Ryan, you're a cheesecake as well?
I am, absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Now, when you guys were kids, were you team Jell-O or team pudding?
Well,
Boy, that's tough. I love them both. I still to this day.
I house Jell-O. Still.
What was the Jell-O with like the white shit on it? Do you know what I'm talking about? It had like but it wasn't like it was in like the little Jell-O mold.
Those were
yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That shit. I don't think they make it like they had it on like the Wendy's Super Bar. I think.
I used to get it at Oregon Dairy when I worked there.
Oregon Dairy had it.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Yeah,
what was that? What was that white shit?
Oh, it's like a cream parfait Jell-O?
Yes.
Yeah.
Smokey likes it creamy.
Could you buy it like in a ring, like a ring of Jell-O, maybe with multiple colors? I don't remember how they sold it.
Yeah, there's
you could buy. I always bought like the individual cups.
Yeah,
though.
something like that.
Something like that.
That's a lot more white than I remember. It's more creamy than I remember, but yeah, something like that.
But yeah, they sell the cups now. I think these things are what you're talking about, right? The little cream parfaits.
Oh yeah, it looks delicious.
Yeah, those are fantastic. I think as a kid I was more pudding than Jell-O, but I love them both. I do love.
Jim
them
enjoys
both.
eating chocolate pudding.
Oh, see that
Jim looks like a butterscotch guy.
No, I love tapioca pudding. My grandma, dude. I
like tapioca.
One of the fucking saddest days.
Rice pudding.
One of the
rice
fucking
pudding. Fuck yes.
I loved rice pudding.
Did you put raisins and shit in it or not?
Yeah, you can get raisins.
I can.
You can get.
Yeah,
I'd rather it not.
I can seek it out.
I forget what. There's a brand that they sell like the bigger tubs of it that have a rice pudding.
So good.
They have a rice pudding with raisins, and they also do a tapioca. But one of the saddest days, and maybe this is a podcast topic for later, but after my grandma had passed, because she always made like tapioca pudding, and when I was a kid, I just assumed my grandma like just made everything from scratch, right? So my grandma passed away 12 years ago. and we were going through some of her stuff, and we were going and found some like of her old recipe books. And I said to my mom or my dad, and I was like, I need to find grandma's recipe for tapioca pudding. And they're like, that was just from a box. And the fucking heartbreak that rolled through my body. The Cozy Shack, that's the one.
Yeah.
Those are fantastic. But I was so upset that like this, and I like, was my grandma fucking making tapioca pearls? Like now, like as an adult, like when you really start to think about it, of course it was from a box. But it just, the sadness that I was like, one of my favorite desserts she just made from a box.
Wait till you find out how she made her mashed potatoes, Jim.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Now, have you tried to replicate it with the box mix?
I haven't. I buy that Cozy Shack stuff, and it honest to God, it tastes the same. So I just buy the Cozy Shack when I want the tapioca pudding. All right, boys. Anything else for this week? All right, we'll be back at it on Thursday. We'll be live 8:00 Eastern time. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube as well. Make sure you're subscribed in all those places. Subscribe on all podcast platforms as well. Rate and review where possible. Head over to TeePublic. Grab all of your 3CT merch, including all of the Philly designs as we continue down the road to WrestleMania. Just about 2 months out, boys. We are getting awful close. So grab that gear, and we'll talk to you Thursday. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, and as always, go for the pin.